guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see, this is a completely different setup from what I normally film with, but that's only because I was tired of my old setup. I didn't like that you guys could see my boyfriend in the back whenever he played, so I figured it wouldn't be as distracting this way. As you guys can see, I just like moved my whole room around. It's a bit clustered right now. I'm still trying to declutter everything, but I really wanted to film a video for you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and film a makeup look. I'm not really sure what look I want to do today, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do what I normally do. This is my first time ever like doing this setup, so I just kind of want to try new products on camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and try a new eyeshadow palette first. So yeah, before we get into this video, make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn on your post notifications so you guys are always up to date on when I upload. And I'll leave some videos linked up in the cards in case you want to watch something else or you want to catch up on any of my other videos at the end of this one. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I went ahead and did my base off camera because I basically just use my base to carve my underneath of my brows, and then I distribute the base all over my eyes and into my inner corner and a little bit on the outside depending on what kind of look I'm going for. Sometimes you know, it's pretty nice to extend it out, especially if you're gonna put like tape or something somewhere, so that way you have a base everywhere and it's not going directly on your skin. So today I'm going to be trying out the new Kara Beauty High Times collection. They released 3 different palettes. Each of these palettes retail for $14.99, or you can purchase the eyeshadow bundle for $36. There are affiliate codes, so if you guys do want to save a little bit of money, I believe Trend Mood has one, and plenty of other makeup artists or makeup enthusiasts, makeup influencers. So just make sure that, you know, if you happen to see one of your favorite makeup influencers share Kara Beauty, they're most likely going to have a discount code. But I know Trend Mood for sure does have one, and I believe you get 13% off with her. So this is what the palettes look like. So this is the Purple Haze eyeshadow palette. It's super pretty, and this one of course is purple themed. You open it up and it does have a sleeve cover. And also shout out to Kara Beauty, they did include a mask in my order, which I think is really thoughtful, especially with everything that's going on right now. I really appreciate that. So this is the Purple Haze palette. You open it up and it does have a mirror, and this is what the color story looks like for this one. So you have glitters, you have mattes, you have shimmers, there's purples, pinks, and a yellow. So super pretty. I really like that. The next one is called Girl Scout, and this is the green palette. Super pretty. This is super pretty. This is the Kara Duo, and they all have like the Kara Duo signature. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen for each one, but yeah, this is what the Girl Scout palette looks like. Again, it has a mirror, and this is the color story. It has greens, blues, yellows, a black with some sparkle, and this one as well has glitters, shimmers, and mattes. So next we have the Orange Pop palette. All of these are super pretty. I decided to keep the cover for you guys because I wanted to, you know, like really show you guys how you would get it. So this is the Orange Pop palette. Of course, it's orange themed. Again, it has a mirror, and then it has your browns, your reds, your oranges, yellows, glitters, shimmers, and mattes are also included in this palette as well. And yes, it does have the cannabis logo in the front. I know some people may not be a fan of the artwork. Personally, I think it's lovely. I really like it. It's called the High Times collection, so what more can you expect? Yeah, I think it's super dope, and I really love this collection. Y'all know I love anything cannabis or, you know, with the weed logo on it. I just think that like the Smoke Sessions palette is gorgeous, and then I also have the Kush Queen palette from Peach Makeup, I believe, and I've made a video on that. I'll go ahead and link it up above. And of course this palette, so I'm all for it. They have super cool color stories, so I'm here for it. Before we get started, a long time ago I purchased these e.l.f. Line and Define eye tape, so I'm gonna go ahead and use one. I'm gonna cut it in half because they're kind of long. Alright, so now that I've added the tape, I cut the tape in half because the strips are actually pretty long. And it comes with 3 packs of them. So I'm going to go ahead and try all of these on camera for you guys. I'm going to try to incorporate as many shades from each palette as I can. Of course, if you end up buying just one, then you can just use that one palette. So I want to incorporate all 3. I wanted to do a 3 looks 1 palette, but I don't know how that's going to work out. So we're just going to open all 3 of them and do like a rainbow eye. Hopefully that's okay with y'all. I'm going to take the shade called Take It from the Girl Scout palette. I'll go ahead and show you guys the shade in a little bit. I just want to take a pencil brush and apply it first to my outer corner. I'm going to start packing them on first and then going in and blending. I just want to get the color on the outer corner for right now. Alright, taking a fluffier, more precise brush, I'm going to take the shade called Blaze It. I'm going to use that to blend out the navy. I'm going to go back in with the shade called Take It. Just blending it upwards to the shade called Blaze It. I'm going to take the shade called Weed, and I'm going to apply it a little bit above the shade called Blaze It. I'm going to go ahead and take the shade called Ganja, which is a yellow, and focus it in the front. Yeah, I should have tapped that shadow off. It has a lot of fallout, which is fine. I don't have it like a base or anything. It's just a little bit better to tap it off. I'm going to take a little bit more of Take It and put it closer over here. Just a little. I'm going to go ahead and use this Garnier Micellar Water to further define it so that way I have like a clean base. Okay, so now I've pretty much cleaned it up with a little bit of micellar water. I'm going to go ahead and cut it again. taking like a very small brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and pat the primer. So that way when I go ahead and like blend over it, it doesn't have any product that hasn't been blended out. Alright, so now I'm going to take some more of the shade called Take It and just applying it to the outer part. Just blending it in a little bit by little, so it's not such a harsh line. You want to pat first before just going and blending it. After the blue, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply the shade called Blaze It, just to help blend it. I want to go in with a little bit of the shade called Mary Jane, but I also want to do like a rainbow look. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the shade called Wax, which is like a purple color, and it's from the palette Purple Haze. I'm going to be adding her over here. And then once we have that color, I'm going to take a little bit of the shade called Baked, which is a straight up pink, and adding it to the very front. I can't always get super close to where I cut my crease because I might end up putting way too much. So I like to take like a small brush and just cover as much of that face. So before I go ahead and set everything, I'm gonna go first and just add a couple of the shades I applied to my crease to my lower lash line. I don't want to do anything too crazy. I actually might add just some purple and then like a little bit of orange just to make it all like super colorful. I'm gonna add matchup to my outer corner. I'm adding just a little bit of faded to the middle, and I'll be adding just like a beaming regular highlighter. But first I want to add a color in the waterline, and I think for today, since I have a purple, but let me see what shades I have. I have like a green. I guess I'll add a green to my waterline. I just added a little bit of a green, and now I'm gonna go ahead and blend out. Well, actually, just gonna go over my face, make sure that nothing's touched, and I'm gonna go ahead and set it. I'm gonna be adding this one from Milani. Now I'm going to set, and I'm gonna try to set my nose a lot because I really want it to look very good. So I'm gonna go ahead and try out this new Milani powder. This is the setting powder, in light to medium, and it has a really cool packaging. You can just turn the dial and use however much powder you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it today. I'm just gonna set like I normally would. I'm just going to take some of the Too Faced bronzer and just kind of touch up my contour a bit, but nothing too crazy. And then once I'm here, I'm going to dust off the powder lightly. I don't want to do anything too crazy because then you can quickly ruin it all. Okay, for the last steps, I'm going to add a highlighter. So I've actually been trying to get into my highlighter palettes a lot more, but for today, since I just have my highlighters right here, I'm going to go ahead and use my Resi highlighter. Take a brush, add a little bit here just to brighten up everything. I'm gonna just grab my handy blush trio in Pool Party. I'm gonna use this brush from AOA to just highlight. I'm going to be using my MAC Strip Down lip liner. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it for today's look. For the lips, I use MAC Strip Down, and then I use the Wet n Wild High Shine lipstick in the shade Send Nudes. So my final thoughts on this collection is I freaking love it. I love the matte shades. I used a little bit of the shimmers and they applied really beautifully. The glitters apply really nicely with your fingertips, which I actually like. They have like a really smooth base and they adhere to the lids really nicely. I feel like the best way you can get to use the glitters is a glitter glue as well as like a silicone applicator, so you can really smooth it on and get the most glitter onto your lids. So I'm gonna do a close-up, and this is pretty much what the eyes look like. Hopefully you guys can see all the colors really well. But yeah, I really love it. I love how the look turned out. I really like how colorful it was. I love the shades, and I highly recommend for you guys to check out these palettes. They are super phenomenal. I loved the Cara Duos, and you guys loved that video. So if you guys want to see more looks with these palettes, definitely let me know and I will do that for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and found it helpful, and as always, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. I will be doing a giveaway when I reach 2,000 subscribers. I actually already have some of the products set aside, and I'm just figuring out the last couple of details and products that I want to add. So make sure you guys are subscribed if you want to be included in that giveaway. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you guys did like it. Turn on your post notifications so you guys are always up to date on when I upload, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.